Hi, thank you for joining me on the mat. Today, I want to show you a very challenging series for your abs. It is based on the traditional abdominal series for the mat, also called series of 5 because it consists of 5 moves. Today, we will actually do 6 and we will do some variations, a little bit different from the traditional work. I hope you like it. Let's go ahead and just do a couple of standing roll downs just to warm up before we go down to the mat. Remember, you can do this series on its own or as part of another workout to make it even more challenging. Let's go ahead and stand up straight. Feet are parallel underneath our hips, shoulders back. Let's inhale at the top. As we exhale, we bring chin to chest, lift up through our center and start rolling down. I'm giving my knees an invisible bend or a slight bend. And I exhale all the way down. My head is nice and heavy and so are my arms. I inhale to prepare, and as I exhale, I lift first through my pelvic floor and then lift through my center to rebuild my spine one vertebra at a time, making sure my arms and my head stay heavy. And once I rebuild my whole spine, I lift up my head and let it float above my shoulders. Let's do that once more. We build up, we lift, we feel taller and grow, and we start now. We go to the front of the mat, place one arm on top of the other, cross one leg behind the other, and lower ourselves down to the mat with control. We lay down all the way. Let's just try a couple of the traditional series of 5. We'll go into single leg stretch first. Let's bring one leg to tabletop and the other to tabletop. Let's inhale, and as we exhale, we come up head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. We'll hold on to the right knee. The opposite hand, the left, will be on the inside of the right leg, the other one on the ankle. Let's go ahead and change legs, and change once again, and come back and rest for a moment. Based on that exercise, on that move, we'll place our hands behind our head, legs are tabletop. We'll inhale, and as we exhale, we lift up our head, neck, and shoulders again. Now my head is nice and heavy against my hands, and I can see my elbows in the periphery of my eyes. My ribs are down. Now I'll stretch the left leg. Option here will be to place the foot down. That'll make it easier. Otherwise, keep it stretched. I'll lower my torso and lift up. Lower and lift up. I'll do this 10 times. Remember, you could be here. I'll continue stretching my leg. This is 5 and 6. I exhale every time I come up and really bring my ribs down. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1, and switch legs. And remember, you could be here. We'll do 10 on this side. 5 more to go. Think about bringing those ribs way down. And 2 more to go. And 1. Bring the knees in and rock side to side. Let's go ahead and come up, head, neck, and shoulders again. Let's do our double leg stretch. We'll do the traditional move here. The head and the torso will stay in place. We'll move the arms and the legs. So stability through the torso. Inhale to open and exhale to bring it all back. It's only 5 of these. So inhale, open. Torso and head are stable. Arms and legs are moving. 1 more. You could be up here, and that would be fine. I'll just do 1 extra one. And bring it all back and rest. Rock side to side. Keep your torso in place, your legs in place, and move head side to side to rest for just a moment. Let's bring both legs up to the ceiling. Let's go ahead and place our hands behind our head again. For a single straight leg stretch, normally we will go here. Let's actually practice it and do a couple with each leg. Straight arms, we scissor the legs, but we do pulse, pulse, and change. Pulse, pulse. One more each leg. And bring it all down and rest. Let's now place the hands behind the head. Lift up the legs to tabletop again. Let's go ahead and inhale. And as we exhale, we come up. Head, neck, and shoulders. Your eyesight is through your legs, never up at the ceiling. Let's go ahead and scissor the legs. Just stay there for a moment. We're going to actually stay here for a count of 10. Remember, you can put your foot down. You inhale and exhale up. We do 10 here. Keep your leg floating in the air for a little extra challenge. We have 5 to go. This is 4, 3. Remember, ribs go way in. 2 and 1. Change legs. Remember, you could be here. We'll do 10. You could do the 10 here or do the 10 in the scissors position, more challenging because of those long levers, your legs. 4, 3, is it burning yet? 2 and 1, and bring it all in and rock side to side. Rest for a moment. Those were killer. Let's bring our legs up. We'll do the traditional now, double straight leg stretch, hands behind the head. Always we see the elbows in the periphery of our eyes. Keep your lower back either neutral or imprinted. That means there's no space. You could not place anything underneath your lower back. It should be against the mat throughout this exercise. So I will lower my legs only as much as I can keep the back against the mat. So I'll lower and lift. Just 5 of these. Lower and lift. These are really hard. 3 more. Think about length through your legs. 2. And it's totally okay if you only go this far down. And rock side to side. Excellent work. We'll go ahead and do crisscross now. Let's do it the traditional way first. Hands behind our head again. Let's go ahead and lift up, flex the right knee, stretch the left one. And we rotate from the waist up. Let's go ahead and rotate the other way. Exhaling all the air out. One more time each way. And come back and rest for a moment. I'm going to change it. I'm going to go towards the device first so that you see what I'm doing. We'll start traditional. Crisscrossing here. Now I'm going to keep my legs there. Remember, this is the option, a little bit easier. We'll go 1, just the torso. 2, the legs straight out will be harder. This is 5. And 6, exhale all the air out. Look to your back elbow. 3 more to go. Rotate from the waist up. And 1 more. And change legs. Now I'm going to do the easier one first. Not easy, just easier. But you could do throughout with the legs stretched out. I think we have 3 more to go. 3. That's 2. 1 more. And bring it all back. That should comprise a series of 5. I want to take it one step further today and do 6 moves for you. So let's bring the legs to the ceiling again. We'll scissor the legs and then do that crisscross with the legs straight. It's tougher. Normally we would do it here. We would lift up, we would open up, and we would rotate. Let's do 2 each side. We rotate from the waist up always, rotate, and bring it all back. Let's do it my way now. Bring the legs up, hands behind the head, lift up, scissor the legs. I'm going to rotate and come down. Remember, you could have the leg down to help you a little bit, a little more challenge with the leg out. Let's do 10 each side. 5 to go. 4. Exhale all the air out as you go up. 2 more. 1 more. And change legs. Remember, you could be here or keep it out. Your choice. Super challenging here. Anyways, I think I have 3 to go. 2 more. 1. Bring it all in. Rock side to side. We killed them. Those are great. Super challenging. Bring both legs down. Open up your arms in a T. Let both legs fall to one side. Look the opposite way. Think about this opposition. Lengthening in both directions. Feel this super nice stretch in your lower back, the outside of your hip. Should feel wonderful. When you work out your abs a lot, you should definitely stretch your lower back as well. Again, think about this opposition. Feels amazing. Let's go ahead and turn around for a moment. Get prone or face down on the mat. Let's place our hands on either side or just underneath our shoulders or slightly more in front, whatever works best for you. Pubic bone to the mat. Lift up your abs. So you want to have your belly button towards your spine and you start lifting up one vertebra at a time. Except for now we're prone, but it's the same idea. Shoulders way back. Bring up your lower abs with you. We're stretching the front of our body, working the back of our body. And bring it down. Let's do 2 more. Lift, pubic bone, projected towards mat, lower abs in, shoulders back. Open up. And 1 more. Long neck. Think about length rather than height. And lower down. Let's go into a child's pose, a rest position. We'll go ahead and go into an all fours position. Tuck your toes under. Lift up your hips towards the ceiling. Lower your heels 3 times. We lower and we lift. Tailbone to ceiling. Lower and lift. Once more. Lower and lift. Come down again with your heels. Flex your knees slightly if you need to. Walk towards your feet. Release your torso down. Inhale. And as you exhale, roll through your spine, 1 vertebra at a time. Remember, your head will be the very last thing that you float above your shoulders. Let's do 3 shoulder rolls here. 2 more. 1 more. Open up your torso. Open up those shoulders and exhale all the air out. Roll through your spine back to center. And that was your challenging abdominal series for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoy that. I'll see you next time on the mat.